Hey guys, steveo here from Movies and TVs on the Ball, and I am talking about Lex Luthor, the criminal mastermind from Superman, and his portrayal in different films and TV shows. I kind of knew Lex Luthor through the animated show a little bit, and I kind of noticed him through Gene Hackman playing him in Superman. But really, what inspired me about what I really enjoyed about the Lex Luthor character was probably in Smallville, because I thought Michael Rosenbaum did an amazing job at it, and I think because we see Clark becoming Superman, Lex becoming the criminal mastermind, it's a slow burn that this Lex in Michael Rosenbaum's case is a lot more um, has a lot more of a uh, we see the hero become the villain kind of thing, like he becomes a sympathetic villain, but Michael Rosenbaum plays him so well that you believe it. It's not like this it is a tragedy at the end of season 10 when Lex and Clark meet for the first time, or meet for the last time, and you can see their friendship wailing in the same ways as, let's say, if it was done a little bit better, Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker. But I also watched I've seen a couple clips from John Cryer as Lex Luthor in Supergirl, and I really like his portrayal. And ironically, he played Ducky Lex Luthor, or not Ducky, Lenny Luthor in Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. And I feel like uh, he really brought some. I've seen a couple clips from um, YouTube on his portrayal of Lex Luthor as a kind of the criminal mastermind, but he was there was something interesting and cunning that John brought to the character. I want to know what your thoughts are on him as well. But then you had Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, who played it, I guess, in Batman v Superman, played it a little bit too hyper, if you will. He played it very kind of like, I guess the tech billionaire version. He just got off of doing Mark Zuckerberg in Social Network, so I could kind of see there's a little bit about that. I've heard a lot of people say he was miscast as Lex Luthor, um, but I think that he did what he could. I guess I want to know your thoughts on that as well. But I am very excited to see. I know it's a little bit cut off. His head's cut off, but Nicholas Holtz, who played the Beast in X-Men as Lex Luthor, I think he's gonna bring. He looks like he's gonna bring something to it that might be really good. But I would have to say, if I had to choose, I'd have to say Michael Rosenbaum is probably my favorite Lex Luthor, but that's just because of his performance going from the hero to the villain in a way. But what's your favorite Lex Luthor character? Did you like him in Superman, the New Adventures of Superman, Lois and Clark, where he played kind of the? It's kind of interesting watching him, because if I wouldn't have known he was Lex Luthor, I wouldn't know. Like, if I watched it the first time and I saw this guy with hair and a bow tie who looks like Bill Nye the Science Guy as Lex Luthor, I feel like he wouldn't have done. I thought I'd be like, wait a minute, that's not Lex Luthor. But I really would have to say Rosenbaum's done a really good job. I'm excited to see what Nicholas Holtz does. Jesse Eisenberg played him okay, but I think if I had to choose like my top, I think Clancy Brown. This is not Michael Rosenbaum, and I think John Cryer is probably the best Lex Luthor, and then of course Gene Hackman, who can't pronounce nuclear in the Superman 4. But what's your thoughts on Lex Luthor as a character? Let me know what Lex Luthor's that I didn't cover, because I guess the other one was Kevin Spacey, as I tuck my shirt, who played him, I think, looking at Superman Returns, he played him with, I think, trying to take that Gene Hackman feel to it, because I feel like Superman Returns felt such like a fifth Superman Christopher Reeves film, in a way that I felt like he played it too much like Gene Hackman. But I don't know. I mean, I think he did a pretty decent job at it. But let me know your ranking of Lex Luthor's down below, and what your thoughts on Nicholas Holtz as being Lex Luthor. Let me know in the comments below, and as always, like and subscribe. And if there's anything you would like me to cover or discuss, please leave it in the comments below. Also, keep the comments civil as best you can. We're all here to have fun. And look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.